Good evening, everyone. I want to make a quick little video about Rick's 2014 Street Glide behind me. Let's talk about the process that I went through these last couple of days with the ceramic coating, and then I'll talk into how you're going to wash that vehicle once the process is done. So here is Rick's 2014, 10 years old. It came in very swirly and scratched up from years of rubbing on it, cleaning on it, quick detailers. You can see the seat still off of it over there. We'll put that on later. But I want to talk a little bit about why they get that scratched up in the first place and how we can avoid that when you're washing it from now on with the ceramic coating, so that we're not swirling and scratching up that hard layer of ceramic coating that is now in all the painted areas. So the number one rule is never use those quick detail sprays on all the bugs and the dust. That is not what those are made for. Detail sprays are meant to be used as like a drying aid or drying lubricant for your drying towel. After you've washed the vehicle, maybe there's a little bit of water still left on the areas, use a detail spray and then go across it with your towel to provide lubrication for the drying towel. But they're meant to be used on clean surfaces. So we have polished, buffed out all of those swirls and scratches on this Harley. And now it was very, very glossy and brand new looking, and then we put on the ceramic coating. This is a bottle of ceramic coating, a 30 milliliter bottle. This is plenty to do a whole motorcycle. One of these will actually do a normal size car or SUV. But ceramic coatings come in glass or metal because if they were in plastic, they would kind of evaporate and dry and crack the plastic. There is every bottle on the shelf nowadays has the word ceramic. They come in plastic spray bottles. They are just a quick wipe on, wipe down product. They use the word ceramic. It's a catchphrase because it's supposed to protect. These last longer than your old school waxes, but ceramic detailers just have a little bit of the watered down formula of that true ceramic coating. So you see how beautiful your motorcycle will be. What are the attributes of a ceramic coating? Back, ceramic coatings, years of protection. These layers of thin glass do not just wash off. If you had a car, truck, or SUV with ceramic coating and you go through a tunnel wash, they do not degrade. They are chemical resistant from all of those detergents and soaps. But they're tested in labs, and when we talk about a expected durability of, say, a 3-year coating, yes, it depends on where you park the vehicle, how you wash it, how many miles do you drive, what kind of weather is it subjected to. Motorcycles seem to last even longer. If I say it's a 3-year coating, they're not subjected to all that salt during the winter. So the coatings hold up great. A tough, glossy layer. These coatings are hard. They resist those swirling and scratching from washing. No more waxing. This is your protection. You don't need to do detail sprays or add layers of wax. The ceramic coating is your hard, durable layer of protection to bead water, make it easy to clean, protect from the environment. Come back every year or so on your ceramic coated vehicle, and I will do a detail to make sure the ceramic coating is unclogged and working properly. Easy washing and drying. You see that in the top. That is the number one attribute of ceramic coating. When you pour water on this, and we'll show that in a second, they almost call it self-cleaning because the dust and dirt will be picked up in the drop of water and fall off the vehicle, and it makes it so easy to wash and dry. Think of it as a fresh pot or pan that you buy as a gift or first time use. It might have grease on it, but as soon as you try to wash it, everything comes right off. It's like washing a giant ice cube. Helps resist marring, chemical resistance, and vehicle stays cleaner. Nothing really wants to stick to that ceramic coating. It is so slippery. Nothing really wants to bond to it, so it will stay cleaner. What I like is in the summer, pollen or dust is on my vehicle, and it gets a good rain. The rain will beat up, like I said, and fall off the vehicle. Let's pour some water on it. So we'll come right up here to the fairing. Super tight beads, and the water can barely stay on it. Let's go back and look at a saddlebag. Nope, gone. It wants nothing to do with sitting on that surface. So you may have had a sealant or wax on your vehicle before, but wait until you actually see ceramic coating, how it pushes away and creates that surface tension and doesn't want anything sticking to it. All right, so very important. How are you going to wash and dry and take care of your ceramic coating? I like just using a garden hose on motorcycles. So just like a little sprayer like that, I really don't even like electric pressure washers on it. You're just kind of blowing water too hard in around the gauges and around the motor. And a garden hose works perfectly because it gives a nice flow or flush to clean the vehicle. So you can wash your vehicle with normal tap water from your spigot at home. Do it when it's cool to the touch in the evening, but make sure the wheels, engine, all the paint is cool to the touch. Our number one enemy with ceramic coatings is that tap water, us missing, drying, or blowing out a spot. And if that tap water dries, it will leave tight little mineral spots or water spots that are very ugly and can be hard to get off your ceramic coating. So you are going to get a wash kit with the ceramic coating. This is Geon Bathe. A couple pumps will make your nice foamy, frothy soap. This is the flat out microfiber pad wash mitt. These are nice because you'll come out of your soapy bucket, wash a section like with the gray pad here side, flip it to the blue, and then go back, wring your mitt out in the bucket. You see we have a grit guard down on the bottom. You'll get one of those. That keeps your heavy particles coming off of the vehicle in the bottom of the bucket, not circulating back up into your cleaner water. But these are so nice and soft, but they're flexible, so they go around different corners when you're cleaning a motorcycle. The most important step is after you have done like a pre-rinse to get the heavy dirt and grime off, and then taking your soapy mitt section at a time, start at the top, work your way down. And maybe if I'm doing the wheels, if they're really, really dirty, I'd use a different mitt. We don't really want the wheel and tire cleaning products touching the paint. But use that flat out on your paint. And then rinse the vehicle off, take your leaf blower, and the water will blow right off. You can see it can barely stay on the vehicle. Blow it dry, and then, this is the most important part. If you have any tap water from your home, you're going to take this big twisted loop towel and go around and just gently pat dry any tap water that you did not effectively blow off of the paint. If you go inside for a phone call or lunch, come back out, and if there's any water dripping, you want to dry it so it doesn't leave little white chalky mineral deposits. Here is the best hack. You guys will love me for this. So here's a picture of me on my Softail Deluxe that I used to have. I wish I would have known about this when I had the Softail, because you guys know water spots are a nightmare on black paint, but they're even worse on chrome. You can always see those little mineral spots. Over in the corner there, you'll see in my garage, that is a $460 system called the CR Spotless. So here in Perkins, the tap water comes out, and I can choose to either spray tap water from a hose or my pressure washer, or I can switch it to go through these filters. And these work just like the filters in a car wash. So when you go through your tunnel wash, it uses tap water for all this foaming and the soap and the cleaning. And then you'll see those spot-free rinse start blinking towards the ends or towards the end of the cycle. They are now using water that is going through a big filter to remove those minerals from the tap water, the hard water at home, and making it a spot-free water. We have a hack with motorcycles, and Rick is going to love using this. You can buy one of these Works Hydro Shot guns. I have put on a stubby gun on the end of this. They usually come with a longer wand, but it's just a little battery operated. Think of it like a super squirt gun or a lightweight pressure washer, but they have a hose that hooks into those, and you can drop them in a bucket of water. Here's the hack. If you put distilled water in your bucket, it has to be distilled water from the store. So not purified water, not drinking water, not mineral water, distilled water. You could have this motorcycle in the hot summer sun and a bunch of bugs on it, and come spray those bugs off the ceramic coating with the distilled water and the Works Hydro Shot and walk away. There's no minerals in those droplets to leave mineral spots. There's no, it's not hard water, it's distilled water. So if it was me, this was my motorcycle, I told Rick, go for a ride. You get some pollen, or if it's sitting outside, you get some dust kicked up on the back or some bugs. Dunk it in distilled water, spray the bike off, and you're good to go. You do not have to towel dry it. You don't want to because it might be a little grimy and dirty. Do the spot-free distilled water hack, and then occasionally when you have to do that, maybe you went on a road trip or it gets a ton of bugs or lots of grime and traffic film from the wet roadways, and you do a contact wash, fill your bucket up with tap water, do a normal tap water wash. You could spray the bike off or hose it, wash it with tap water, and then use your Works Hydro Shot with distilled water for the final rinse, just as a car wash would, and blow all of that tap water off of the motorcycle. Make sure you flush everywhere to replace and push out that tap water so you don't have mineral spots. So maybe do distilled water in a separate bucket for just the final rinse. Think of it like that. But that would be me. I would be doing the Works Hydro Shot because I don't want to spend that kind of money just for one motorcycle if you're not a detailer. Works Hydro Shot, distilled water, spray off the bugs. You'll love it. They'll come right off the ceramic coating with no wiping. I think that about sums it up. I know it's a long video, but if you have any other questions about ceramic coatings or the process, you will love the way your vehicle looks when it goes through the process, but the best thing is how easy it is to wash and maintain. All right, guys, thanks for watching.